Paradise on Earth. Hard to believe anyone living here would sign up for the troubles of civilization, unless somebody or something lured them into it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. We are in the Palawan Lagoon. Palawan, located very near the Philippines, I believe. Somewhere in the South Pacific anyway. If I was paying attention to the map at the start of the episode, I may be able to give more concrete information about that. Anyways, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, this is probably my least favourite level in the game because it is a water level. Yes, water levels are of course thrilling. Notice the sarcasm. As far as I know, these barrels cannot be blown up, at least not at this stage. They are made of some rather sturdy Japanese material that prevents them from being so. However, the lizard is not. I don't think there's anything in the water here. You can't really see through the water at the moment, so I'm going to go on a no. There is some cash back here. We'll hang on to that because we're going to need to buy stuff from the store at some point, I'm sure. A machete, very useful to have. Thank you very much, especially in these water levels, because the machete is the only weapon that will work underwater. We can shoot underwater creatures from the surface, but we cannot use our guns under the water. That's everything we need out of this area. And I believe that now our next plan of attack is to head up towards the right here. So the level starts as facing off into the lagoon, but we don't actually need to go that way just yet. I think, anyway. My memory of this level is particularly sketchy because when I was a kid I would always just activate the cheats and skip through it. So it's not that easy for me to remember. Sometimes you can shoot the spiders out of the air. This is not one of those occasions. If there's a web covering the wall like that, you can be pretty sure that there's a spider that's going to come down. This wall right here, if we look at it, looks like it's ready to crumble.
This wall looks like it's ready to crumble.
Maybe we should give it a go with Ergon's part. As we discovered in the last episode, we can destroy crumbly walls with Ergon's part, as well as massive ice beings. However, fortunately, we don't come across any more massive ice beings, or indeed little ice beings for that matter. We are well and truly out of the way of all those nasty ice critters. Now then, where do we... Ah, yes, there's this here. I hear a lizard. Can you... Yes, here you are. Get out of here. So we have something here.
There's something here.
But we can't quite tell what it is.
Won't work.
It won't work. Just standing on it will not work. That's fair enough. No one ever digs successfully by just standing on the area they wish to dig. Some medicinal herbs right here.
Medicinal herbs.
Thank you very much, Indy. Now we have some vines right here that we can cut through. So we should probably go through here and have a little look, see at what we can do. Perfect. Now, this right here, that will help us in digging out that bit of hole right there. Can we shoot that barrel? We can. Oh. Took a bit of shrapnel to the shin there. Shooting the barrel doesn't appear to have done anything in there though. That's fine. Okay. Now if we use the entrenching tool on this piece of dirt right here, hopefully that will open up some clues for us. What have you found?
Look at this.
Ah, an idol.
Hey.
No wings on this one though. Well, that's fair enough. Onwards and forwards, now we can progress with the rest of the level. We're going to need that entrenching tool later, so it's a good job that we have found that. Now then, now we begin our swim. Now we begin our swim across the lagoon. We're going to head over to that island just over there. Now the waters are very, very treacherous indeed. Not only is there wildlife that's going to attack us in the form of piranhas and sharks. Oh yes, you heard me. Oh my, one's coming our way. We're going to try and do our best to avoid these critters, because, well, certainly the sharks at least, because they can do a hell of a lot of damage. The piranhas are less concerned, but the sharks are definitely going to be something to keep out for. As are, as you may have spotted, the landmines. Because, of course, World War II, not too far away from here. Take out those piranhas. World War II, not too far away from here, so they've peppered the ocean bed with landmines just to make our job a little bit more dangerous. Crabs, relatively harmless, so I'm told. The ones in this game are anyway. The seagulls as well. Nice assortment of wildlife. Hey!
What's this?
The golden treasure. It's a nice assortment of wildlife here in this archipelago. Archipelago? Correct pronunciation of that word pending. I have a feeling all of those ways are correct. It just depends entirely on the emphasis you place on different sections of the word. Cut through there. I saw the spider hanging out in the corner. There he is. Now, he's not going to be any danger to us because we have a gun. And we cut through here, and there's another spider just out in the daylight there. Getting ideas above your station, I think.
Whoa. The war was not kind to that ship. Or anyone aboard, I'm guessing.
So this is where we're going to spend a little bit of time wandering about. As you can see,
And it's still in good shape.
a perfectly functioning torpedo just happens to be lying on the ocean bed right here. However, we can't use it yet. The torpedo, although functional, is missing a component, as Indy will probably tell us.
This torpedo needs an arming device.
So we need to find an arming device. Torpedoes are fired from boats, so maybe we should check on the boat for a torpedo arming device. That's exactly what we're going to do, whilst carefully negotiating the landmines. We're going to draw our machete just in case, but I would like to avoid conflict with the marine life of this area as much as is possible. Now, of course, as you would expect... Ugh! Dang it. As of course you would expect in a game of this era, the world does have invisible walls out there. We can't keep swimming forever, not that we would even want to, because swimming in this game is phenomenally slow and uninteresting. But just so as you know, there are invisible walls, and there are also, I believe, water currents as well that carry you back to certain areas. So there's really no point. In this box, what have we got?
An arming device for a Japanese torpedo.
An arming device for a Japanese torpedo. If only there was some sort of Japanese torpedo lying about.
Doing over there?
What are those totems doing over there? We should probably investigate that as soon as we are able to. We can't currently. That's not a jump that we are able to make, I don't believe. So, we're going to need to come back to this area at some point. First things first, though, let's see if we can find ourselves a Japanese torpedo to plug in the arming device. Can I just hop over the wall here? I can. That will save us a bit of time. Wonderful. Oh, right on top of a shark, though. That is less good. And of course, because we're in their kingdom, they can move a bit faster than we can, which means he's constantly going to be chirping at our toes there until we get onto dry land. Not good at all. Fortunately for this level, to the best of my knowledge, we don't have to worry about any gun-wielding enemies. Everything is literally just marine life, which shouldn't be too bad for us. Let's fit the torpedo. That sees you there. Do you want it? See, the guns are only effective up to a certain point as well. You might have noticed that just there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's arm this torpedo and see what happens. Arming device. Plug it in. Classic Roadrunner sound effect right there. What an explosion. That ought to do it indeed. Alright, let's go for a swim. Let's investigate the belly of the beast, so to speak. Not these beasts, though. I don't want to deal with their bellies. Especially not with that kind of damage. They don't seem to take much damage from swimming into the landmines, as we can verify, because they don't... the landmines, or the depth chart... They're not landmines, are they? Have I been calling them landmines this whole time? They don't actually detonate. Okay. This piranha's taken out. So, we now have, as you may expect, an underwater maze, which is not looking good for us at all. I'm going to take out this final piranha over here. I see you swimming about. Where have you gone? You're over here now. I need to take him out so that our job is a bit less stressful. Okay, I think we got it. Good. This seems like a perfect point for a save where we can't see or do anything. Is this one called Lagoon, I think? Let's just... Yes, it's called Lagoon. Wonderful. Alright, now we need to go for a swim. And I'm going to start by heading in a thiswards direction. What's in here for us? It's a hammer. That's good, I presume. I presume that'll come in useful for us. Hey, 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 hey! I thought we was all out. Why have you put that way, Indy? Apparently, all of these strikes are missing the piranha. Get out of here. Alright. Is there anything right down here on the belly of the ship that we need to think about? No? Okay then. So what was to the right-hand side of this section? A shut door, that's fair enough. And then over on this side, I believe there was a shut door on the right. But we can go through on the left here. So let's have a little investigation through here. We're going to follow the traditional maze principle of sticking to the left-hand wall, at least where we are able to. And that'll enable us to go all the way around, explore all of the rooms and find everything we need to, including treasure and any other potential items of usefulness. However, before continuing on our quest, yes, you've guessed it, I'm going to go up and get some air. After that embarrassing water maze in Babylon, I don't want to fall for that again. So let's try and do things a bit better this time around. Okay, so, oh no, not that way, that was the way for the treasure. Right, let's go this way now. Again, follow the left-hand wall. We've got ourselves piranhas. Missing every kind of attack we could possibly land on them. They're good. Alrighty. Let's head this way. And then what's through this door here? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, I'm looking for something. That's a locked door. That's no good for us. That looks like it goes down and further away from air, which is no good for... Oh, wait, this goes up to something locked, which isn't good, but we have got a hammer which we can use on this, and hopefully that will allow us to get some air. Hooey! Perfect. And then this leads us out onto the deck of the ship. Perfectamundo. That's great. Okay, we're going to do an extra save right here, so that I know that we're going to be nice and safe. Down we go, Indy. Let's continue s'il vous plaît and find out where else we need to go. So, that way was a no. That's fine. Now, was this way the way that dived down? Dived down? Dove down? Went down. Let's just go for went down. More piranhas. And they ain't half taking a chunk out of me. That's not very good. What have I got in here? A key! That's good, I presume. Keys are always good. They always open up the doors and lead you onto new areas. I'm just not entirely sure where this key goes. Oh, no, 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 no. I think I know where the key goes. I think I know where that key belongs. Let's just shimmy up and get some air before we return to where we need to be. Oh, you're following me. Gotcha. And down we go once again. This time we need to go to the left, I believe. Yeah, that's right. And then... Oh yeah, because that was nothing. That was nothing. And then... Oh yeah, we can go up through here, which leads to not very much by the looks of it. We have got a second way up here. What is up? What is up? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. A whole heap of nothing. Merely a diversion to waste our time. Okay, well, I can't pretend that I'm annoyed. Mostly because I am. I think we're done down here. I think. Oh, how does he get up? He goes up this way, yes. Yes, I think we're done down here. So we're just going to jump out of this little hatchway right there. Sorry, Indy, I know you were running out of breath, but we got there. Let's just quickly apply some health. I've got 1 first aid kit and 7 medicinal sprigs. Let's go with the health kit. Free up some space. Inventory management's not a thing in this game. You can have as much of everything as you like. Now the key we use to get into the bridge of the ship, just up these stairs right here, if memory serves me correctly, which I believe that it does. This looks like it's got a lock on it, and it looks like a key that'll fit this lock. Of course we have got a rusty hammer, maybe we could have just bashed the thing off, but there's no point destroying ancient things like that. Good, good. That's the way that doors definitely open. Yes, here you are, it's a crank.
A crank?
Yes, it is, Indy. And is there anything else in here? Maybe some treasure in this room? We'll never know because of invisible walls. Oh, there is a way down. And a way that we can't get through. What do you got for me down here? A trauma kit. Yes, please. Gonna need some of that for sure. Treasure? Treasure? Any treasure? Yes! Not just any old treasure. Say it with me now. Golden treasure. Yes! Very, very good. Alright. Let's get out of this tin fish right here and crack onwards. Now we can go and investigate those totems. Just had to take a quick moment to hydrate. It's important. It's the middle of the afternoon. Well, no, it's not. It's literally just gone midday, and I have not drank enough water today. I certainly haven't. I've got a water bottle with a guide on the side for how much water you should have drank throughout the day. So far, it runs from like 8 AM till midday. Then you have to refill it, and then it runs from 2 PM until 8 or something like that. 6 hours either side. And I haven't consumed enough yet. I've only just refilled it, which would make you think I'm ahead of the game, but I started the day with the bottle half full anyway from yesterday, so I'm a little bit behind the game. So apologies if I just take a couple of quick hydration breaks throughout this video, but that's... Oh, come on, Indy. That's part of the game. Wonderful. Right, let's see what this is all about. Is there something here?
There's something here.
Okay, let's investigate that, shall we? Diggy, diggy, diggy. Oh, how did it go? Oh, it's been ages. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. A pressure plate of some sort, which lowers part of the ocean bed. Now, we haven't actually encountered this part yet because, well, so far our journey through this level has been relatively smooth. Which is odd, because I seem to remember this level being an absolute nightmare. Still, never mind. Let's... Well, I was looking to roll down, but whatever floats your boat, Indy, I suppose. Now, we need to find our way back to that part of the seabed. And I'm going to have a punt on it being... Well, actually, why are we swimming? Swimming is such a slow way of getting around. Oh, look at those little sharks just having a little gossip and a natter. Little chin wet. Or are they doing something more over there? Don't know. Don't want to know. Not entirely concerned. Now, I think, yeah, it would be better for us to travel by land because water is slow and dangerous. All we have to... Way! Indy! All we have to worry about on land is things giving way like that and these occasional decorative crabs. Don't take that out of context, please. Right, now, on the seabed round on this part of the island, I believe is where that part of the floor lowered. You may have also noticed as we were swimming across earlier in the video that there was an old Japanese fighter on the seabed. It looked like a Mitsubishi Zero, but I'm not too familiar with Japanese warplanes and what they look like. I'll be honest, it's not something I've given a great deal of study time to. There it is. In fairness, the Mitsubishi Zero is like the only Japanese warplane I know of. Although I'm fairly sure that those were the warplanes that were used most for the kamikaze attacks. Is that accurate for me to say? Someone more clued up on history will know. Okay, so for this, we use our hammer once again on the propeller blade. I don't know how you're supposed to know this, but you just are. So we smack the propeller blade right here, and that will allow us to retrieve that. For what purpose? Again, I'm not sure how you're supposed to know this. Maybe, no, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Ugh. We're going to get double shocked. Ain't no good. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know how you're supposed to know this, but you are supposed to use the propeller blade to pry open the door down here. Oh, you are also supposed to resurface for air. For air. That's it. Okay. Now, there is no way we can recover air safely here. We've just kind of got to hope that the fish leave us alone. Which they aren't, really. Okay. That was me getting a little bit too ahead of myself. So yeah, you've got to use the propeller blade to pry open this doorway right here, which is what we're going to do now. Again, could you use the hammer? Possibly. But there we go. Just like that. Simple. And that leads us into a giant underwater temple, complete, as you may expect, with more fish. If we pull this lever right here, this will open up a doorway towards the top of the temple that we need to work through. Right the way up there. Is there any treasure in this part? I'm not sure. Maybe. Maybe. Let's have a little scurry around and see what we can find. This is looking positive. Yeah, there's a silver bar right there. I'll take a slice of that. Thank you very much. I don't suppose there's any more in here. Generally, it's only like one per area. One per colossal, giant, impressive looking set piece. And I probably should have gone up for air beforehand. I'm noticing my air supply is not doing very well. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna drown again. Though not too seriously. However, piranhas and wildlife, of course. Must be wary. Let's spend some time scanning the floor first of all. You never know. Treasure may be awaiting us. I don't think there is. It doesn't look like there is. That's fair enough. Let's... Oh, I think there is some over here, though, if memory serves. Tucked away behind this collapsed pillar. Memory does not serve. Not on this occasion. Well, that's fair enough. You can't win them all. Where do I go now? I feel like I've missed something, actually. Unless... Oh, wait. No, no, no. What I've missed is through here. It's through here. It's okay. It's okay. Worry ye not. So we just slip through the crack in the wall right here. And there. That's what I was thinking of. Treasure behind a collapsed pillar. There we go. Now, as I remember it, there's a lizard. I also thought there was a load of spiders and stuff in this area, but I think I am getting confused with somewhere else in the game. So we need to climb up here in this collapsed temple. And we're looking to make it up to the top there, I believe. So we got to climb our way up, and guess what? It's time for some shimmying. That age-old action-adventure trope. How has there not been an action game that allows you to shimmy quickly? I mean, well, I think Tomb Raider Legend introduced something like that, where you could press the button in time with her movements, and then she would, like, shimmy along or do whatever she was doing more quickly, swimming as well. That was a pretty good mechanic, I thought. You know, you could... It gave you an extra little bit of a skill test. If you could hit the button in time with the movements, then you can move faster. And that's wonderful. However, it shouldn't have segregated and been is that what I'm looking for? It shouldn't have oh, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, when it shouldn't have favoured people with a rhythm over people who don't have one. That's all I'm saying. Like, as a drummer, I found that those exercises and mechanics very easy to pull off. But apparently, excuse me, apparently as a Let's Player and orator, my skills are lacking. This area we have been to before. You may recognise it. It's where we found the entrenching tool. Now, if we just press this button, it'll allow us to get on our way into, you've guessed it, the next level. But first we have to get there. And that involves somewhat of a drop, because I don't fancy shimmying all over again. So let's just drop down here for now. And is there a safe way around of doing this? Let's save and try over here. I'm not that confident in my thoughts. Here we go. Wonderful. That's the way you do it. And now we can leave this accursed lagoon and move into, well, there, which doesn't exactly look any more appetizing than where we currently are, but we don't have a choice. This has been the Palawan Lagoon. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do feel free to leave a thumbs up and a comment letting me know what you thought, and maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button and sharing the video with your friends if you really enjoyed it. I will see you in the next episode. 25 minutes, that's not bad, but I feel like I just breezed through it because it was a level that I absolutely hated. Never mind, never mind. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care, have a good day. Bye!